Hello, 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 hello. Sorry I'm late, folks. What's new? I'm always late. Yeah. I've got to take this jumper off. I'll put me doodah on in a sec. How is everybody? So, I've got a bit of a new setup. Just went to fire it up and I had a bit of a crash, so I had to reboot and start again. But it's okay. I'm back. So yeah, I'm looking this way now, and I've got a big screen up here. Doodle-doo. I don't know what that means. I'm going to ignore that. Should I ignore that? Hold on. Let me see what that said. Oh, no, 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 no. I shouldn't ignore that because it's just told me my PC is not plugged in. It is now. We're good. Woo! Okay, who's there? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I've got a big screen, as I said, up here now, and I can see right in front of me. So we have, I might miss a few people. Apologies if I do. We have Billy, we have Andy, we have Maggie, we have Julie, Leona, hi Leona, Chris, we have Richard. I think I said Billy already. I think I saw Glenn Senior there. Hi, Glenn. Thomas, Wayne. Anybody else? Wag and Christine and Michael and Edward. Yes, so there's a good few people. Let me just explain what happened. So I was supposed to do more lives last week. I got a bug, a really horrible, disgusting, poopy, pukey bug. I got it early hours of Friday morning, had to take Friday off work. I was kind of feeling headaches and stuff throughout the week, and it was probably the onslaught of it. And then I got really sick 1 o'clock, early hours of Friday morning, and I didn't stop puking until about 6 o'clock Saturday evening, I think it was. And then it was all kind of replenishing and trying to get back up to speed again. And like I say, just went to go live, computer crashed, ran inside while computer was rebooting, and my daughter, who is supposed to be going on a school trip tomorrow, been totally looking forward to it. Guess what? Blech. So hopefully she's over it for tomorrow. I'm not thinking so, though. Not if it's anything like the bug I had. It's horrible. It hurts muchly. So yes, Lynn's here as well. Hi, Lynn. Okay, so we're continuing with the handbag at last. It's not gone much further since we last did it. Let me just show you what I've done. So my brother-in-law gave me a gift voucher that he wasn't going to be. How's this work? Oh yeah, that he wasn't going to be using for Amazon. So I bought another camera, and it means that I can go here now, so you can see what I'm doing with my tool lathe, tool rest, and my tools, how I'm presenting it to the workpiece and all that. So that's looking down over my shoulder, looking at my hands. We have this one, which is mobile all along the back run here, so we can get all different angles looking in at the piece. We've got this one, which is the laptop one, which is looking out across all these beautiful tools, crown hand tools, I must say. Don't forget, if you want a good wood turning tool, crown hand tools. Okay, so and then what's the other one? What one didn't I do? Oh, the one, yeah. So the other one's facing out here, but I can also tip that down like that onto the top of the workpiece. So in theory, we've got 4 cameras working now. So we've got around, and not only that, now I've got a screen up here. I can look up here. This was a screen second-hand store. Boom, sorted. Couple of quid, throw it up. It had the HDMI lead, plug it into the laptop, bish bash bosh. You are all there right in front of me face hole. Right, slug of tea, and I show you where we is. How was the feed? Thank you, Leona, for the Crown Hand Tools link. Click there and head off to wherever you need to go to sort out your Crown Hand Tools. You know, that's what I use mainly, and I've never had a problem with them. Dave Capasandon, Leona, you might put a link to Dave's channel up. Dave Capasandon is also being supported by Crown Hand Tools because they're that kind of a company, and he's just done a really good demonstration of the new skew. So head over to his channel and check him out. Just done a really good demonstration of a really cool skew. I won't say any more on that because Dave does it, mate, way better. Right, so where are we? Like I said, I've not got any further with this, really. We've got the ring that I turned, if you remember. That's out of a piece of beechwood. Now, it did do, even though, I tell you what happened, because I had it on, I had my face plate pushed inside there to keep it round. What it's done now, I don't know if you can see, it's done a bit of a, it's spread one side and not the other. So it's a bit bigger one side than it is the other. But I'm all right with that because it gives it a bit of a handbaggy kind of character. So I had to cut one disc bigger than the other. They're not quite right yet. Well, one is, I think, and one's not. My plan is they are going to glue on there. These are chopping boards, but I think they're olive wood. I've got a central pin marked. I don't know if that's showing up there. A center pin marked. So I've got centers of both those discs. And I'll throw that one down there for now. Yay! Hey, good man, Steve-O. Yes, got the rings near enough right. We're going to do a little bit fancy with it in a second. But I was going to glue these, and then I thought, hold on a second. Yeah, we can glue them. It will look like this then. Handbag. I want to hollow these out a bit because they're quite a heavy wood. But then I remembered I've got some leather. All right, don't get excited, people. I've got some leather. Mm-hmm. I was given this by, can't remember his name, at UKIS, the very first UKIS, I think it was. Can't remember his name. Sorry. It'll come to me. But it's really good leather. And what I thought I'd do is I'd bore holes in there and in there, and we'll kind of do a threaded leather work around the sides to hold the sides on, as well as glue maybe, just to give it, because if you remember, we've got these, which I'm going to use for the leather handle for the handbag. Mm-hmm. So that, and we've got buckles and all sorts that we can use on it. So that's what we're going to do. Well, that's not really told you what I'm going to do because I still have no clue what I'm going to do. Yeah, I do. Let me put you on this camera right here because I can. How cool is that? I've also, hold on. Because I keep having to lean over to there, to the computer, to change channels, I've ordered a thing from Wish. Oh, I got these from Wish today as well. Hold on, let me show you. I got one in the lathe, but I got these. They're only Chinesey duties, but they're live and drive centers. I got these from Wish. They arrived today, a week early, I may add. But yeah, I've ordered from Wish a little electronic keypad that I will stick to my pewter. Oh yeah, I'll mention that in a sec. Stick to me pewter. No, to me, not to me pewter, to me lathe. And I'll be able to control the cameras by Bluetooth. So I'll just be able to go camera 1, camera 2. So it was a £5 on Wish. I know. If it works, top banana. Right, let me over here. Right, let me see what you're saying. Yorkshire Grit also supports me. Yorkshire Grit, the abrasive paste, both original and microfine. Oh, wrong channel, wrong camera. Yorkshire Grit. It's all right. I'm going to make those mistakes until I get used to the cameras. Both original and microfine. Replace your sandpaper and protect your lungs. Right. So we have the faceplate. That was the remaining part of this. Remember, we cut this up. Oh, you can see that more there now, the shape of that. So yeah, that's the faceplate that was left. I've cut a little bit off when I was rounding these a little bit. So what we're going to do is, these had oil on them, obviously, because they're chopping boards. They're quite heavy because they're good quality wood. So I sanded them to get a bit of the oil off. Going to hot glue to this, bring up my live to the little nibbity nub that I have, so I know it's in center, and make sure the hot glue goes off. Do a little bit of a, make sure, you know, we're going to make it the right size and all, and then we're going to hollow it a little bit on the inside, where it goes on the inside of the bag, to lighten this piece of wood up. So, like I said, they're a good quality chop board, and they're quite a heavy wood. I don't want the handbag to be. Now, in all fairness, this handbag's not going to be used that much. And what I did forget to say is, once we've got the sides on that, we're going to cut the top off. Zip! And the bit that we cut off the top, I might add on the sides, I'm not sure, as little pockets, but I'm not sure yet. But we're going to cut the top off, so obviously, because you need to get into the handbag, and then we're going to do some kind of something on the top. Don't know yet. I'm winging this, folks, as I do with all my lives. For those of you that have joined me and you haven't been on the channel for a while, I've changed the channel. I am a fully live channel now. I only do live shows. If you go back after this, obviously, but if you go back to the first part of doing the handbag turning, get me glue gun, you will see that I put timestamps on that video, so you can jump and skip past all this jibber jabber, and you can go straight to the turn-in. And I've kind of labeled each section and put the timestamps on it, so you can jump. And that's what I'm going to do from now on. That's the only editing I'm going to do, is I'm just going to go along and I'm going to add timestamps. Do you know why? Because I can, because it's my bloody channel. It's up to me. There we go. That's glued it on there. And we'll let that go off. Let's see what you're saying. Thank you for all the links, Leona. You're a star. Yeah. If you're wondering why I haven't got anyone in my ear, if you're wondering why I haven't got anyone in my ear this evening, it's because I want to try this just in case there isn't anyone available. There was people available this evening. Leona would have jumped in my ear. She likes giving me stick in the ear. So yeah, I just wanted to try and see, can I do this if all else fails, if you knows what I mean. And it's one less thing to worry about. So I've changed my Instas. This is setting now. Yeah, this is setting. I've changed my Instagram to Woodturning Live with Steve TWYDELL. I tried changing my Temple Boy Turnings Facebook page to Woodturning Live with Steve TWYDELL, and it won't let me. So I've just changed the artwork for now. Got a little bit of separation there. Don't know if you can see that. A little bit of separation. Just need some ooper glue. It's all right. We can fix that with ooper glue. Ooper glue. Ooper glue. Where did I put my ooper glue? Where'd I put my ooper glue? Doesn't matter. Do you know what? I'll be back in a sec. Talk amongst yourselves. Hello. Ah, I got my super glue. I bought some new stuff and I left it in the ass. Bring back Leona. Okay, we'll have a vote for it. Listen, this is your channel as much. In fact, it's your channel, peoples, more than it's my channel. If I am honest, we'll have a vote. If you would like Leona or Dave in my ear, or Leona and Dave in my ear, that could get complicated though. Hashtag just saying. Then just say, and it will be done. I will organise it for the next live. So go ahead, vote. See what I cares. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy having co-hosts. I'm just putting some super me glue in this little. It's not much. It's just little separation of said board. Yeah. So if you want me to have a co-host, I enjoy having co-hosts. It's just more stuff to organise each show, and it's an awful ask of people too. You know, people have lives, and I don't pay them. I can't afford to pay people. Release the center a little bit, Steve. That will take the pressure off of that. There we go. Lovely. Jubbly. I got a bit of dust over here from the doodah. I'll throw that in there. And that is fixed. When we go turning that in a second, you'll never know. Oh, yes. Sorted, governor. So, what was the vote? Team Earworm. Team Earworm, Earworm. Okay, it looks like for the next show, I will have a worm in my ear. Super. Okie dokie. Well, that's that sorted then, isn't it? That was easy. See how easy it is? See how easy? Right, we're on the center there. We are glued up. You know, we've got a bit of hot glue holding that on. We are almost at, oh, is this the big one or the small one? Let me just check, because I don't want to go making a mistake and ending up having to cut a new one. This is the small one. Okie dokie. This is going to be the small one. So we've still got a little bit to take off. Do 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 do. Do do do. Not much. So for now, we're going to leave the tailstock up, and we're just going to take a little bit more off of the outside to get it the right diameter. And oh, so clever. I can move that too, you know, folks, if I want. I can do this, and I can do this, and I can go zoom. There you go. How's that? Squirrel. Squirrel. I bet you thought Steve's done another project that he's not going to finish. We're never going to see that handbag again, you know, folks. I bet you thought that, didn't you? Well, I'm not going to lie, so did I. Right. Using the crown spindle gouge on this, funny enough, because it's a nice little small gouge. I don't want to use the big bulky bowl gouge at the moment. This is just nice for taking the edges off. And just because it's a spindle gouge doesn't mean that I can't use it on the edge of this. Because in theory, this is kind of faceplate work. But we're just going to use it on the edge. We're just going to bring down the side slightly. You're going to take it very easily because we're only relying on hot glue at the end of the day. But not only that, still not quite round. I only kind of rough rounded it earlier. Go. Just use the edge just to... Oh, that's my head. Sorry, I've got to get used to not putting my head in there. And you will notice I don't have a face shield on. I know that's very bold of me. The main reason why I don't have a face shield on is because I haven't bought a new one yet. And I do have my... it's dusty, so you can tell I have been wearing it. I have my my JSP, but that's just too noisy and too closed in for this microphone. So unfortunately, as I was literally taking my other face shield off of a child, the last child that turned at Maker Central, the face shield fell apart, and the locking nuts that control the visor just fell out and disintegrated. The nuts were all busted on it. So that was that. So I have to purchase a new one, unfortunately. But, you know, it was a small sacrifice for teaching the children's how to wood turn. All right, well, we're nearly at the size we want to be. A little bit more off. So yeah, that's the story with the old face shield. If you are turning, You really should wear a face shield. And that I open myself up for critique all the time with stuff like that. Right. This is really hard wood. It's really kind of Phew. Now I just guess that they were olive chopping boards. They might not be. There might be some other exotic hardwood. I don't think they're bamboo. They're the wrong color for bamboo, I think. But they are really, 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 really hard. I think I've got to move that camera over a bit because I think my head's getting in the way. If I move it over there, like that, my head won't get in the way as much, I don't think. No, it won't. Now I'm just taking small bits off of this because I don't want to go mad. I want to go mad and make it, because you can't put wood back on, folks. It's not true what people say. Glue's good, but it's not that good. Look at that. We are practically bang on there now. I think I'm good with that, because once I've put it all together, I'm going to spin the whole thing and kind of round it all off, if you know what I mean. Probably do a friction, do Viagra glue. Oh, Jesus. It's a bit stiff. No, not missing anything. If there's any questions, the owner's going to keep them anyway, and she's going to shout them in my... Oh, that's right, she can't. Oh, was that mean, Leona? Right, we're still pretty well fixed there. So now I want to kind of, if I can, I want to reduce the weight of this by taking a little bit off the inside. Now, this might be a risky job. It might come off. If it does, it does. That's why I haven't made this disc any smaller than this, so we can still, once I've taken my little dippy dip out from the center, we can still line it up with the outside, if that makes sense. The discs are the same size. Theory. I have an indexer on the jet, Maggie, yes, on the jet lathe, which is over there. Can you see it? There's the jet, just there. When you're a jet, you're a jet. I had to tidy up, folks. Yeah, so jet is there. Jet is working. I kind of got the speedo thingy working a bit better by messing with wires. I think I've worked out what I need to do with that now. Bearings are a little bit noisy. Now, there is new bearings on it, but I did notice that one was making a little bit of a wibbly wobbly. So I'm wondering, is it maybe just not in line or what? But I'll have a mess with that. But yes, indeed, Maggie. there's an indexer on the jet. Right, we're just going to take a little bit of weight out of this, and I think I'm going to use the smaller bowl gouge I have. I think it's sharp, it is. Just to take out that, and we'll see if the glue holds. I'm going to be over here, and anything over there, if it does fly off, there's nothing there that's going to get broketed. I'm going to have a slug of tea. Do you know what I am going to do, though? This jumper, just going to take you off my ears for a second. Sorry, folks. I'm just putting my turning smock on because that jumper's itchy as all itchy can be. Don't like that jumper at all, at all. That's why I made it into a work jumper. You know, one of them Christmas jumpers people buy you. They always end up as work jumpers. That's better. Right. Let's see if we can take a little bit out of this. I'm not sure if this glue is going to hold, but we'll see. We're not doing anything. This is going to be the inside of the handbag. So I'm not too worried, you know. Obviously you want it smooth, but and I'm taking it easy because obviously I don't want to push my luck with the glue. Right, let's take a little bit out of this. I'm using the wrong bloody gouge. I want to use my bowl gouge. I think I'll be much easier with my bowl gouge. I wonder why that felt a bit small. That's better. What are you working on, folks? Leona finished her shed. Saw that, Leona. Looks very cool. Looks like you've got a bit more room. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Couldn't have gone too far. Surely I haven't gone that far already. No, goodness me. Oh, that got me worried. I was thinking I had a bit more thickness than that, folks. I'm going to go a bit faster. I'm going to be daring. So, not much progress done on maker tours, or not maker, turning tours. You know, the mobile turning setup that I want to set up. A lot to sort out with that. I have to, I'm still trying to decide how I want to go about it. What I did find out here in Ireland is if I go with the trailer, which I was going to do in the first instance, was I was going to get a trailer and use that. I think I have to take trailer lessons. In England, you could just pull a trailer with your, well, you used to be able to anyway. I'm not sure now what the rules are. It's been a while. But it was just automatically on your license. You could just pull a trailer of a certain size. But here in Ireland, just as a big money racket, you have to do lessons of learning to pull a trailer. Because, you know, it's rocket science, everyone. I've been doing it all my life. And then you have to take a test, which costs loads of money. So I'm thinking the money that I spend on doing lessons and stuff, I could just put into an old bus or van, maybe even just a van. I think we'll just see how much I've reduced that down. Oh, it's the same in the UK now, is it, Wayne? Oh, you have to in the UK as well, yeah. So everyone's saying. Well done, Mark Christopher. Congratulations, that man. Everyone give that man a Bula Bosca. 124 days without smoking. You're my hero, Mark. That's one thing my father could never do. Well, that's a lie. He did give up the fags, but when he gave them up, it was too late. Reversing a trailer does need practice. But so does eating your dinner. And crossing a road. Once you get it, it's pretty damn easy. And I don't know. What they should do is, before they make you do a test, is they should ask you your experience in towing. I towed stock cars and banger cars on huge car trailers for years and years, reversing them in and out of dodgy places. If you can drive a car trailer through Wales, people, let me tell you, if you can drive a car trailer through Wales, through them little streets, you can drive it anywhere. So I've just cut that out a little bit. It's just to try and take a little bit of weight out. I've not taken much out. I might take just a small bit more out, but that'll do. You know, it's only just to take a wee bit of weight out of it. And like I say, I think once this handbag's done, even though my daughter has tried claiming it, I don't think it'll actually get used. God help the man that tries robbing it anyway. Especially if my daughter swings it at him. There we go. I think that's enough cupping that out. Because this is going on the inside. I don't need to put my little center mark on there anymore. Do a little bit of sandy sand. I just want to make sure that we're good on size still. It's the smaller one. That is the smaller size. Yes, we are. That just gives it a little bit more room inside, you know. I know it's not much, but it is what it is. And what it is what it is. And when it is what it is, it's good enough for me. Right, let's do a bit of a sandy in here. You don't want to watch me sand. You'd rather look at my gorgeous, pretty face. And I can read this while I'm sanding. You don't need a BE license for a horse box, but the normal car. You do, Leona. I was told that as well. And I looked it up and it says that. If you're talking like a horse box trailer, you do. I phoned up the licensing, whatever they're called, and they said any trailer. Oh, that's dusty. Let me turn on my Uva. Shouldn't be too noisy. No, it's not. Yeah, I thought I turned the wrong one on then. Did I tell you what I did, Glyn. I didn't actually make the ring using a parting tool because when I started it, I didn't know what I was going to be doing. So I just hollowed it out. And then I thought, do you know what? I was gonna hollow it out like a square bowl, leaving one side on it, and then just glue one side on. And I changed my mind. It's one of them evolving projects. And I changed my that small Hoover's not doing the job here. Let me get the big one on the yeah, I changed my mind. So we ended up just parting it off. So I did waste wood, unfortunately, because I changed my mind. And the main reason why I changed my mind, Glyn, was because A, I would have had one different coloured side on it, and B, I wasn't sure on the shape. So yeah, we went with the ring, and then I remembered that I have the chopping boards, which are really nice dark wood, which will complement the lighter beech wood. Job done. And I have all the leather as well. Horse box weighs about 700. Yeah. I'll have to look at it again, Leona. But I mean, now when you phone these people up, you don't necessarily get told the truth because, to be honest with you, you could end up with an Amadon talking to you, as quite often you do when you're talking to these places. She was a lovely Cork lady. What are you saying, like? I don't know what you're saying, like. You langer. Let's have a look, see what that looks like. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, so you're not going to see this. It's just got to be smooth. We're not going for a super lovely finish, folks. Just a nice smooth finish, so the young lady that puts her hand in said bag doesn't get a splinter. We'll stop that one howling. We'll get this one and just... I'll show you what it looks like in a second. Don't panic. Good Lord. Do you know what I'm thinking? Now that I've done that, Leona, you might want to do this as well, because these are available in deals. Very cheap, these. I'll show you. Oh, I'm going to bloody show you. That's what I'm going to do. These will make lovely little plates, Leona. Nice little wooden saucers. Make a set of those. Lovely jubbly. Right. I'm going to put a bit of sand and sealer into that. Sand and sealer. Sand and sealer. And then I'm going to use a bit of Yorkshire grit on it, folks. That's right. Yorkshire grit. Woodturning is abrasive paste. Not only saves the amount of dust that you're putting into the air and into your lungs, but also saves you an awful lot of time and the cost of sandpaper. It's so good, in fact, that there's people copying it all around the world. Right. Right, we'll let that dry. That's pretty, isn't it? Sorry. The owner's moaning again. Please say hello to Steve for me. Hi, William. See, I can say hello to people. Right. Yorkshire grit. You know, you only need a little bit. And then on the inside of this, I think I'm not gonna. I might just use the Carnauba wax stick, to be honest with you, because it's just on the inside and it'll be a nice tough. Right, here we go. Little bit of speed to start with. Thank you, Leona, for the link. Go there if you want your Yorkshire spit. It's great having this chat up here. I can ignore it in full size, not just in small. Bit more power, speedy stuff. Okey, clean towel. Buff it off. I was talking to a couple of guys that had to get their trailer license, and yeah, they had no choice. And it cost them a stupid amount of money. Cost them the price of a trailer, basically, to get their trailer license. Ain't got time for that. Ain't got the money for that. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Is everybody seeing the shine on this? Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Look at that. Can you see that? Hold on. Let me see if I can show you. Let me show you. I'm going to go over to this camera while I move this and knock that on the floor. Didn't think about that, Steve, did you? No, you didn't, did you, Steve? All my cameras are movable, which is jolly hockey sticks. There we go. Look at the shine on that. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. That's pretty. That's pretty. Yeah, it always works, Glyn. Don't worry. Right. Oh, I don't want to do that to you because you'll just puke, the lot of you. Oh, come with me to the rolling sea where the weather's calm and still. Do I want to put a bit of shtick on that? I think I will put a bit of shtick on that. It's just a bit of Uber wax. A bit more speed. There we go. Not much. Just to get a little bit of toughness in it. Oh, you're not. You're looking at me. You don't want to look at me. Julie, that was from sanding up to 240 grit. Applying some sanding sealer. I used the, what one did I use? I used the Chestnut cellulose sanding sealer. And then Yorkshire grit. Original just. I didn't even use the fine. There we go. With that Carnauba wax, sometimes you get a little lump that sticks and it's really annoying. There we go. Got it. Give that another buff now. There we go. That's better. Thought I could feel a little bump. That's nice. It's a shame it's on the inside of the bag. But we can near enough imagine what the outside is going to look like, can't we, folks? Right, let's take that off of the what's it called? Off the back plate. Hopefully it will come off handy enough. I wonder, will it just pull off? No. Don't be daft, Steve. Let's see if my ruler will do the job. There we go. Pop. Easy as that. Let me just not put my fingerprints all over it. Buffy, buff, buff. You see that? That pretty? Shine! That pretty. Right, there's Purdy. And it is a lot lighter. A lot lighter than it was. Thankfully. So now that will be on the inside of that, like that. And that's what that will look like. And then we'll do the same to the other one now. Except Steve didn't put his bloody flipping glue gun back. Oh, cool. Look, I'm growing a glue plant tree. Look, that lovely little glue tree. Ah, right, let's put that one over there. Out the way. And get the, oh, I can clean off the glue from here. Clean off the glue. Clean off the glue with my skew. With my skew. I would normally turn this off, but I don't have much wood left on the disc. And I don't want to mess that up. Right, let's see. The owner's gone for booze, you see, and you wonder why I don't want her in my ear. All the wax is going to botch the glue joint. Possibly, but I'm not really relying on the glue because, as I said, I'm going to do like a leather. It's going to be mainly held together with the stitch, with like a leather binding. It's not just for effect. The leather will actually hold the sides on as well. I'll just be kind of using a CA glue to hold it in place while I kind of drill it and stuff. But I just think the leather will make it look nice. But yes, as Chris says, I could just sand the wax away on the outer edge. But like I said, I don't know. For those that have just joined, I have this thin leather strips that I've found that I remembered I have. I'm going to cut them maybe a little bit thinner. I'll probably cut these. They're about 1/4 inch wide and about 1/8 of an inch thick. I'm probably going to cut them in half again with a standing knife. You know, you put a standing knife sticking out of a table and you just pull this stuff and it goes and it cuts it into leather strips. And I'm going to bind the sides in and kind of do a wrapped leather joint. So I'm not really worried about the leather. Will be enough to hold it, and even if there's a slight gap, I think it will. I think it'd be cool, personally. Right, this isn't coming off easy, is it? Stupid glue is too good. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking stuff, or as they say here in Ireland, now we're sucking diesel. There was a there. So there's some changes happening with YouTube apparently. The Hangouts, Google are getting rid of Hangouts, I believe, and They're replacing it. YouTube are replacing it with their own thingy, I think, which is kind of scaring me because I'm not sure, A, if it's going to be free, and B, if it's going to work as well as Hangouts. I mean, you know, they go and get things right. You know, I get all my setup set up to it, and it works lovely. And then they go and bloody change it all again. I used to use the OBS thing, and that's rubbish. So much setting up with it. It's ridiculous. I guess I'm going to have to look more into it, but Leona, what did I miss? You missed another vodka. You're missing talking in my ear. That's what you're doing, Leona. You don't have to drown yourself in sorrow. You don't have to drown your sorrows, though, just because you can't talk in my ear tonight. You should have heard what she was saying about people last week. It was shocking. Awful. You think that she's this sweet Irish girl. She's not. She's trouble. I am joining you, Wayne. I am going to do a live blind wood turning. I've been threatening that for a while, so I will join you in said escapade. Right. My glue gun should be warm again. Let's do the second one. Lies. Lies. Do you hear her? Don't think my glue gun's hot enough yet. Damn it. Damn it. Warm up, will you? See, I should have plugged it back in. Do you ever, I mean, you get to that age, Wayne will know all about this because Wayne's kind of on his way the other way, but you get to a certain age where you forget shit. Simple stuff. Like it's not the rocket science stuff. It's simple stuff like, Steve, you're going to need that glue gun again soon. Plug it back in, mate. Now, young Steve would have remembered that, no problem. Bring back Dave. Has Dave been on this evening? I haven't seen him. I know he was on, I saw him on the Fishers podcast, but you don't want to be looking at that. You want to be looking at me. Sure, you want to be looking at me, I said. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, Wayne's getting confused with his days. As I said on Facebook, Wayne's on the countdown now. We're all kind of counting up in age. He's counting down. You know, as they say, as you get older, you turn back into a baby. Wayne's on his way that way now. Oh, we're starting to produce another tree, so we should be ready. Yay! Glue gun's working! Yay! Yay! Plug it in, Steve. See, it doesn't plug in easy, and then I go and it goes off, and then oh, good God. There we go. Sorted. I've got that in now. I've done that. I've done that all by myself. I'm going to plug my... There, let's plug back in again. Because I might need that. Doing a Benjamin Button, yeah. Wayne's on his way back down again. You can see it now, Billy. Stop moaning. I'm new to this, man. Lord. There's no pleasing some people. I saw Dave Plum popped in earlier. Say hi. Disappeared again. Maybe he's watching. Missed him at Maker Central. I was hoping to meet him. Right. We'll let that shtick. I'm going to grab myself a rhubarb and custard. I can suck that in your ears. Anyone else want a rhubarb and custard? Anyone else want a rhubarb and custard? I like rhubarb and custards. Right. There we go then. Got dark outside and everything. I think this one is the correct size on the outside. We will check it before I proceed. I think this one just needs the hollow, or not hollow, you know, the reduction in thickness. I think we are, yeah. Let's see, this is the bigger one now that I'm doing. I think I already sized this one. I did. Yes, I was happy with that. So we are going to just work on taking the center out this one. A little bit. A little bit. Wiggle it. Just a little bit. Acid groove. Hi, Maple Tree. How are you? You're very welcome. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Nice to see ya. To see you nice. You don't get anything for a pair, not in this game. What do points make? All right, let's see if that's going to fly off. No, it's not. Not yet, anyway. See what happens here. Take a bit out of the center first. That's a bit wibbly wobbly. Don't want to put it under too much pressure. Ooh, there's a layer that came off. These are laminated, but they're very well laminated. Well, they have been up to now. We'll see. Whereabouts is sterling? I'm glad it's not just us getting rain then. It hasn't stopped raining the whole month of June yet. Well, today was the best day. I don't think we're far off now. I went a bit quicker with this one because kind of knew what I was doing with this one. So 45 minutes from Glasgow. What? Just outside of Stirling in Alloa. Glasgow, hey. Never been to Scotland. Right, I think we're nearly there. I think I've gone the same, roughly. Yeah, maybe go a little bit more. And I'm not joking when I say these are quite hard. In fact, they're very hard wood. Whatever type wood they are. Very pretty wood. But very hard. I'm just going to touch this. There we go, that's better. Whoa, a little bit too sharp now. I think I might have gone too thin. I have. Damn! Will I get away with it? No. I went pretty damn thin with that one, I must admit, but I think once I sand that No, I went too thin. Why is it not showing on the... Oh, it is, yeah. I'm trying to decide if it's too thin. It's not busted through, but it's thin. You decide. Is it too thin? It's not busted through, but it is quite thin. It's a handbag, though. Hmm. It also just came off the glue really fast. Ah, no, it's split. Damn it! Right. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that because just for the sake of tonight's live, I can cut another one of those and do that. You know how I did it. We can work on how we're going to fix it to the bowl. Yeah, I saw light through it too. That's why I just gave up on that one. Just like that, you see what I did? I sharpened my gouge and then just took too much off really quickly because I was pushing hard with the gouge, and because I'd lost the edge on it, and that was that. But never mind, it happens. I'm not professional. Right, let's change doodahs to this one. Let's take this out. Let's put that up. I got loads. I've got like a million of those chopping boards. They're only €2 each, so I'm not worried. As not worried. This one is going on this side. So what we'll do is we'll work on how we're going to fix this to this. This camera might be better actually for doing this. Let me see. Because it's that little bit closer. That might be better there. You can look at my groin as well, which would be lovely. Right. So now we've got to try and work out our holes evenly around the piece. And then we've got to drill holes in there and holes in there and kind of do leather work. I've never done leather stitching of any kind really, so I'm not sure how we're going to do it. Wood glue and bar screws. No, I've got loads. I can make another one of those walls sides off camera because we're not going to get this finished tonight, so I'm not worried about it. If I'm not worried about it, folks, then you should not be worried about it either. Okay, do not panic. I am not panicked. Let's mark this out evenly. Let's find our center mark. Where did I put my measuring stick? There it is. Think we're around about 160. 160. We are now 158. Which is 79. Which is just there. 79, 79, 79, yes. Right, that's measured that way. 79 measured this way. It's just there. That should roughly be the center of my circle. And yes, I did say I have an indexing doodah on the jet. the jet lathe. But a lot of people don't have indexing systems on their lathes. And I'm all about doing this the way that someone can do it if they don't have stuffs, if you know what I mean. I don't want to push too hard on the center of this because I'll bust through this one. Just running my compass around to see am I about right. I'm just slightly off, so I need to just go that way a bit. Windy in. Yep. 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 I need a sharper point on my compass. That's what I need. There we go. That is my center mark right there. Just there. Cool. So now, if I go to the very edge, and just mark an arc, pick anywhere on the edge of my circle, and mark an arc there. Can you see this? Yeah, you can. And mark an arc the other side. Then come around to that one and mark another arc and another arc. Come around to that line. This is old school indexing, folks. That should meet that line. I can do another one here. Come on to that one. That will meet that one. And we'll come on to another one here. Old school indexing. I learned this when I was a little child, you know. Now we're just slightly out, which says that I wasn't quite on the center, but we can work that out to be roughly there is going to be the center. Right? So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slices of the pie. And I can measure centers of those then. They're 80, so 40 is the center. Go again. 80, 40 is the center. Go there. 80, 40 is my center there. 80, 40 is my center there. And one more, should it be? Yeah, should be. No, I've got one more. Now, if I join all my lines up to the center, these will all sand off again later on. I'm not too worried about it. I should have equal pie slices, and if I don't, it being a handbag and not a mathematically measured out unique wood piece, it doesn't matter because it's only for leather stitching. No one's going to say, especially my daughter's going to say, that one isn't an equal pie size, Father. I don't want the bag. Take it back and make me another. And do it properly this time, Father. My children don't do that because they know they get a thick ear. Joke. And you can just keep dividing those sections up, and the more and more you want. There you go. Not bad pie. Not bad pie slices. Yeah, Leona loves the compass. She loves the compass. So if I wanted to do more, then I'd measure halfway between that distance and do again and again and again. And it's slightly off, not a massive amount, but slightly off. Basic technical drawing at school, that, folks. Dissecting a circle. Then I can mark the number 1 here, hold it in place on my handbag, mark number 1 here at the side, and just go bosh, 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 bosh. Whoop. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. We moved a bit, but I've got all these boshes to line up. Bosh, bosh, bosh. I was rubbish at maths at school. Still am rubbish at maths, if I'm honest. There we go. Number 1 is marked there. I now that all my lines line up and I have my reference marks evenly around the side here. I might need more than that, will I? I don't know. I've never done stitching, people. Those of you that are seamstresses and tailors, tell me, am I going to need more stitchy holes than that? Do you think I should split them again? I think I should split them again. Where's my number 1? There's my number 1. Ah! Ah! I think I should split them again. I don't know. I don't know. Pizza. So yeah, sorry, I'm. What? 10 slices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slices on this pizza. 12 slices on this wooden pizza, baby. The stitches will be an. Oh yeah, so I could twist it. Is that what you're saying? So go from the hole here across to there, back out to there, over to there. Kind of give it a drum look, will it? I don't know. Let's drill some holes anyway. Right, I'm going to go. Around about 5 million and mark a ring all the way around the outside using my digit caliper. It's not far off the digit caliper, it's quite accurate once you know how to use it. See, lines up and everything. There we go. Not bad, that. Then I need to draw a circle on this. Find me doodah. Yeah. Go in about 5 mil on this one as well. draw a circle. There we go. Roughly ish. There we got drill some holes. Each one at 36 degrees. Everyone's doing mathematics now. Everyone's doing mathematics. See? Welcome to the Steve TWYDELL Woodturning live show where you will learn how to do mathematics wrong. You'll learn to do them wrong if Steve has anything to do with it. How are we doing for time, folks? I've not checked. Oh, 11 o'clock. Well, 9:30, 10:30. All right, well, we've still got like 20 minutes. That should do to do this. Do. Did I say do? So did we decide? Yeah, I think we decided that. I keep hitting the mic with my. I had an itchy nose. Sorry. I think we've decided that Leona is going to be in my ear for the next show, or Dave is going to be in my next show. Dave might not be talking to me anymore because I've not contacted him the last couple of shows. But it was more because I didn't know what I was doing myself, to be honest. Ain't nothing other than that. Right, I need to cut my leather in half. I want to show you how I do that before I drill my holes, so I know what size hole to drill. So let's go to, let's stay on this one, just move it up. Hello! Oh, that's a big face. Zoom that out, Steve. So I have a sharp Stanley knife blade, have my leather, and basically what you do is you get any old block of wood. I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to maybe use this camera. That might work. There's so many cameras now, it's ridiculous. Zoom that out. There you go. There's Dad in the background. Right, and what you do is you get your Stanley blade and you get some kind of knocky stick. Don't know where my hammer is, but I've got a broken Wagner tool here that I can use, and you kind of knock your Stanley blade into the piece of wood, and then you get your piece of leather. There's all technical stuff, this, and you get it started by pushing it along. And then once you can get hold of the other end, you pull. Put your leather down here. It's quite thick leather, this. Now, this isn't going to give you a perfectly uniform, perfect size piece of leather, but it is going to, you can support the top of the blade a little bit, and you pull your leather. Once you get it started properly, that is. I did have a proper tool for doing this. I had a blade set in so it wasn't sticking up so much. But in the move, it got lost. And it's just a matter of controlling it as you're pulling it, just so that you're not going off route. And you can kind of cut a nice strip. Ooh, that went quite a bit thin there on that piece of leather. These are offcuts that Martin, it was a guy called Martin gave me these. I can't remember his name, his second name. He is a wood turner. It's from up north. So I'm just shaving a bit off of this. I'm not going to get too out of this because it is an odd shaped piece of leather. And you just literally feed it through, keep cutting it, and you see it's making it thinner. Thin. I have some thin bits over there anyway that I can use, but I just wanted to show you how you do this with a piece of leather. And you can do this with an old leather belt to get it to the size you want. But anyway, I have a thinner piece over here that I can use, that I already cut. This is Blue Peter style, just to save the next 20 minutes. Oh, it's all tangled up. Yes, oh, there we go. I just need to trim that bit there. It's really easy to cut this leather, to be honest with you. With a sharp knife you can, because it's proper leather. Like, I'm going to go over here to my table, back in a sec, because I can't show you on that. I just wanted to demonstrate on that block of wood, but so you could see it. I haven't got a camera over here. I need to move my camera over here, actually. Be better. That would be a good idea, Steve. Well done. There we go. That's a thin piece of leather for best part anyway, just the ends. There we go. Right, so now we have a thinnish piece of leather that we can use to do said doodah. Right. Okie dokie. Now I've got drill awls. Got my drill bits up here. Hey up, lads, where are you gone? There you gone. Is that drill bits? No. Here's drill bits. Got drill bits here. All right, lads. I think that won't be the one. I don't want to do tiny little holes. I want good size holes because it's nice size leather strap. I think that will do. Maybe, let me see. Let me size the leather. Yes, that will be the one. Steve quite possibly could mess up here, but hey ho, let's put a little center punch mark in each place. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're going to have to try a couple of ideas to get the one we like, because I've never done this before. And we'll try it without glue in it first, and if I don't like it, then I'll add glue to it afterwards and then just add the leather for effect. But I just think the leather will look nice with the wood. Now I need my round bit of wood to go on the inside to drill against. Do you know what I'm saying, folks? Oh, this could go drastically wrong. Do. Drastically wrong. Let's bring the tailstock over here so I can put the bit of wood against it. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Right, here goes. You can't see that. You can't see what I'm doing there. What? Hold on. Let's swap the cameras then. There you go. Now you can see what I'm trying to mess up. Oh, no, no, no. Zoom in first, then move it. Well done, Steve. Right, here goes. Sound effects and everything there, folks. Wow, that was very not dramatic. It's only beach I'm drilling into, folks, and it's a really sharp bit. I'm sorry it wasn't very dramatic after that build-up. Two. Three. Tap, tap. Oh, he put some speed into that one. Woo! Risky biscuit. Woo! Woo! That one wandered a little bit. Not gonna lie. This is the way we split a ring. Oh no, don't say things like that, Steve. Not on a live. We had enough ring jokes the other day. Always wise to put a bit of a block underneath. Tap, tap. Lovely. Oh, bit of a wander on that one too, but not too bad. Last one. Who was holding their breath the whole way through me drilling those? What? 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 What, Billy Burt? Hold the round block between centres and drill it. Well, yeah, I could do that. But that would be too intelligent. And I'm not intelligent. This is my show. Look at that. It's a perfect size and everything. Wow. I guessed the right drill. Well done, Steve. Thanks, Steve. I'm your #1 fan, Steve. I know you are, Steve. I love you too. Right. Let's do this one now. Got to find a bit of chopping board or something to drill into. Oh, just so I happen to have a piece over here. Where's me punching center? There it is. So I want one. Oh, hold on a second now. Hold on a second. I want to go in further, don't I? See? See, I nearly made a boo-boo there, folks. I need to work out how much, where the inner ring, maybe you said that on the chat and I wasn't watching, where my inner ring is so that my leather doesn't hit the edge. God, good thinking, Steve. Well done. Thanks, Steve. So I need to drill about there, Steve. About there, mate. Okay? All right, Steve. Now you see. I might use my digit marker for this. So I need to come in. Did anyone say that? I need to come in 10 mil. I flipping lost it. I forking lost it. That's what I've done. There we go. Right, digit. I'm going to use my digit marker for this, just for speed. Yeah, no, that's not working. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's always a bonus when it matches up when you get to the end. Yeah. Cool. Right. Holes. Drill it from the outside. Oh, no. Punch first. Jesus, you're putting me off. 1, 2, 3. I learned to count. 4, 5. Really sharp, this. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it's warm this evening. 10, 11, 12 pieces of the pie. Right, here we go. Let's see how this stuff drills. Boom shakalak. Drills fine. 2, 3. Oh, that was a bit aggressive, that one. 4, 5. 6. We're halfway. 7. 8. 9. 10. 2 more. 11. 1 more. 12. No breakout. Much. No breakout. Oh, little bit maybe, but it's on the edge, so on the where it's going against it, so we're not worried. Only a little bit. So now, have I? Yeah. Where's my number 1? Hello? Number 1? Oh, there you are. There's my number 1s. Woohoo! All right. So how does level work now then? Work your leather. What are we going to do? We're going to go in 1. In. Should we stagger it? Should we stagger it? Go in and out. Ah! 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 It's number 1. There, yeah. So we'll go in there. I wonder, should we stagger them? I don't know. We might have to add leather, like, on that. Do you know? Know what I'm saying? No. Do you know? I don't know if you know, but I've never done this before. Right, in there. Should we just... I think we're going to need more holes. I think we're going... Do you know what we're going to need? We're going to need more holes in between the ring ones. Not on the outside ones, but in the ring ones. So that I can go in there, back up, out that one. Oh, no, I see what you mean about staggering it. Ah, right, I see. Okay. So stagger that. Ah. Oh, I see. Whoever said stagger it, you're so clever. So clever. Why'd the leather get bigger? There, like that. Up through that one. Now, this is just, we'll just try this, ladies and gents. I think once I get, what, maybe I should be reading the chat. In there. I think I need you in my ear again, Leona. That's what I need. I don't know what you were thinking when you said you didn't want to be in my ear again, but you need to come back. Right, so I need to look there. Right, okay, all right. I think I'm understanding this now. Then up through this one again. Right, let's change it to this camera over here and flip it up. Oh no, wrong one. I'm losing it, lads and lasses. Right, I'm threading. I'm threading like a madman here. Back through this one. If I don't like the look of this, I'm not going to do it. But, you know, isn't it worth a try? Start from the inside, Steve. Well, I did, didn't I? Well, I can always pull one end out, and that can be the start. Not really restricted yet until I get to the other end. I know the knot for it, or the way we fix it, will be on the inside. I get what you're saying there. I think this. I'm not sure. We might need more holes, but I'm kind of liking the funky look of this. The funky look of this. I'm all about the funk, about the funk. Yeah, I know it's not that, but I made it up, right? Ba-da-da-da-da. Oh, I got McDonald's on my mind. What? All right, let's carry on with this one over here now. What? It's too late, probably, yeah. But look. Hey, for the time that's in it, I can do this. We can see how it looks. You can tell me whether it looks rubbish, honest opinions, and we can go back to the leather, we can go back to what we're going to do, whether we need more holes, whether we need to add leather in a different position, like inside the leather. Maybe we could wrap leather in the leather, kind of do a bit of a fancy. But I'm kind of thinking it's looking kind of cool myself. For any young ladies that are into their wood and leather handbags, I think this would be a very popular handbag, personally. This is just to get an idea anyway, out here. And I did it right. Yeah, we're going to end up inside with both ends. There we go. That bit of leather might need a bit of a file or a clean, or I need to shift it around, but what do you reckon? I kind of think that's cool looking. Fix that off. Like I said, I've got to clean that bit of leather up. I might just slide it along a bit, but do you know what? And that's actually a good seal. I don't think it'll need glue. Ooh, wouldn't that be cool? I'd totally carry a wooden purse. What do you reckon? I kind of think that's... Do you think it needs more holes? Inside looks like that. We can just join that somehow, maybe with a stitch. What do you reckon, folks? Obviously, I've got to sand this. Now that I know where my holes are, I'll take the leather out and sand this. But I'm kind of liking it, and it's not super heavy. It's not super heavy. It's kind of cool. Now, I've just thought, we're going to have to come back a bit, aren't we, with the leatherness to about here, because we're going to be cutting the top off. Yes, I just thought of that too, Derek. So basically, we'll have to pull the leather back out to about where's my ruler? To probably about there, and cut it off just above the two top holes. There, like that. So we'll cut it across there. So that's not a problemo. But I think, I don't know, I think it's going to be a winner. What do you reckon? More holes? More holes would be too much. Looks cool as it is. Yeah, I'm thinking that. I kind of like that idea. And you can imagine that the other side too. I mean, I know this has been pantsed, been a bit pantsed, but you know, when that's on there, when I've turned me a new one, it only take me 10-15 minutes to do another one of them. I'll cut the circle rough on the bandsaw and stuff. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of a cool looking bag. Wooden handbag. I think we're on a winner. Then we get this. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look up leather work, to be honest with you. But this is a strap I've got for it. This is leather too, with like a Hessian line on the inside. But that will be the strap. We'll fix it on with fancy whatever. I don't know if it'd be like a clutch. Look at me talking handbag. Like a wee little clutch bag. Or whether an overarm, you know, overarm jobby. I think an overarm jobby. A handbag. What do you reckon? A little. The other side going the opposite way would look good. Yeah, maybe. I think it's going to be a winner. Chicken dinner. We're getting there. It's a shame I messed the other one up, but you know, it's live. That's going to happen, folks. Like, you know, especially with me because I'm stupid. But yeah, that would be a crossbody. No, this is a crossbody. Ooh, ooh, you've made me cross. That's a cross Steve body. So Jen, that's a crossbody, is it? When it's That's a crossbody purse, is it? Handbag. It's going to be more of a purse, is it? That size. It's only like it's only like 6 inches round. It's more of a purse than a handbag, isn't it? I suppose. I totally want one now. Time to start production for purse. Production for a purse whore like me. Just goofy. Yep, he's definitely lost. Are you going to cut the ring as a top 2? Ring. Cut ring as a top 2. Top. A ring. Top. I don't know what you mean, Maggie. Sorry. All right. Perfect size. I knew that. I knew that. Hey, no, 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 hey, sorry, I went all Indian there for a second. Well, that's it for tonight, ladies and gents. I might pop on again tomorrow evening and carry on with this because I enjoyed that because the plan's coming together. The thing in my head is kind of getting where I want it to be. And no glue, which means, what does it mean when there's no glue? It means you can take it apart, give your old handbag a clean, because I know what you ladies are like with your handbags. Yeah, give it a bit of a clean and put it all back together again. Low maintenance handbags. The back and front cut, but the top of the ring as well. So there's another lid going on this side, Maggie. That'll be leather held as well to match that side. And then I'm cutting the top off, remove the top, and leave that open at the top so you can put stuff in it, because handbags are designed to put stuff in, I suppose. And then it's really a shame that I went thin on that, but never mind. And then I might do some kind of leather top. Or wooden flappy flap. Oh, wouldn't it be good if you could just like have a round bit that you just go and slide. I might think about that, where like it just has a little knob and the top just slides across and opens, you know, like that. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Might do that. But anyway, handbag's getting there. I'm going to put that on Insta for now, how that's looking so far. Sorry about the mess up with the side of it, but a basket weave leather top. Could make a leather hinge. Use the cut off of the lid. Yes. Lots of good ideas. Like I say, we'll think about that. I might jump on again tomorrow evening. If not tomorrow, no, Tuesday's a bit of a dodgy evening because everyone's on. I'm going to come back on Wednesday evening and carry on with handbag. We're going to get handbag finished this week. That's a promise. Once we've got the other side on, which I'll turn off of camera, I'll get the other side ready and drilled and basically do what I've just showed you there. Get the other side ready, and then we'll do the whole deciding what we're going to do with the top, and I'll have a think about stuff. Okay. But I think that's looking cool. A handbag. Right. So I don't have to do any of that. I can just shut that cupboard because it's here. I'm looking up there. So next time I'm either going to get Leona or Dave in my ear. That's going to be cool. Hopefully, no, I won't have the remote control-y. The remote control is coming next week, I think, for my cameras, which means I could just have it on my lathe and just go click, click, and I won't have to worry about the laptop at all over there. But yeah, hopefully the feed's been okay all night. The camera's not really useful with all the different cameras for this particular project because it's all pretty much here. But yeah, for different projects and things, the different angles are going to be cool, I think, and stuff. I will go back and do the timestamps again on this video, so it'll be the part 2, and then we're going to Wednesday night we'll carry on with this. So no one actually voted for you to have someone in your ear, by the way. Yeah, they all did. Hashtag earworm. There was at least 6 people said hashtag earworm. Yes, earworm, earworm, earworm. So, excuse me. Yeah, you did. Look, got my fork and banana sticker and my Temple Boom sticker. I can still say Temple Boom because I'm still Temple Boy Turner. It's just I'm using my wheel name. I'm keeping it wheel. It wasn't 3. It was like at least 6. It was like at least 6. It was like at least 6. Are you trying to tell me there was 33 people watching me this evening? Well, you're all bonkers. But it's been fun. Wah! That fly's not going to fly. I just turned that fly into a walk. Make sure you've had a skinful, Leona. Yeah, Leona's never sober. I got bouncy ball in my pocket. Boing. Oh. Ah. 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 Shouldn't have bounced that. Watch your back, Steve. Oh. I confiscated that from the kids because they kept bouncing it in my workshop. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's dangerous, that. Right. Okay, guys. I'm going to go. 36 at one point. That's cool. Buzzing now, lads. I need coffee to calm me down. Right. Thank you. I'm going to go over here to this camera, which I can. Look, I'm over here now. I was over here, and now I'm over here. It's nighttime outside. Elvis is... Come on, Elvis. Dance for me, man. There you go. Elvis is dancing. Got to find me fork and banana. Ready to say goodbye. Oh, didn't show you. Just quickly before I go. Which camera shall I use? I've got extra bits up there. Can you see? Let me see up there. I found my pineapple. For those of you that didn't believe me that I turned a pineapple, there's a pineapple I turned. Pineapple. That was out of a log. Pineapple. Might do that one day on a live. Turned a pineapple. Don't just do bananas. And there's my cube inside a cube inside a cube, and the other cube inside a cube. There's the cube inside a cube inside a cube that I turned. I found all the bits and pieces. I had them hidden away, so I just thought I'd. And then, do you remember we did the ball, the sphere art? Well, that's what you can do with it. You can put finials into them, and you can kind of, and that's pyroed as well. So that's kind of cool, isn't it? It's kind of spaceballish, man. So I found stuff. So I put all that up here, and I found, well, I didn't find it. I knew where it was. I just put it up. Maggie's chain that she made me, made pencil chain. And then up here, move this. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll give it a, which one? Yeah, that one. Give it a try. Can you see? Oh, no, you can't. It's going to be a bit wobbly, folks. I'm not going to lie. But you see up here, it's a bit bright. Can I zoom in? I put all my other pieces that I've made on lives and stuff. Oh, that's my head. Up here, look. I put all my goblets and lace things and the bowl and all that all up there. My old Temple Boy Turning sign. So it's really, I love this workshop. I've just fallen in love with it again. I had a bit of a tidy up and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to say goodbye now. Rob's late again. Yes, congratulations, Rob. You're always late, which means you're consistent, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Okay, guys. Well, I'll show you this anyway, Rob. Look, we're getting here. Look, the handbag is coming on. We've turned aside. I made a bit of a boo-boo with the other side, but I'm going to fix that. We made it all nice and smooth and hollowed it out a little bit, the inside, and we've done leather, whatever you call it, binding or whatever to hold the side on, and we'll do the other side as well. And then we're going to cut the top off, and that, cut the top, and that'll be the top of the bag. But you should have watched that. You'll have to go back and watch it now because you're bloody useless. Right, what did we say? Bye. No, my camera just fell over. Yeah, I'm gonna say goodbye on this one. Bye. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you on Wednesday. I'm coming back on Wednesday. Until then, thank you very much. That is part 2 of the handbag, wooden handbag. And we've still got I'm not going to say it in this one, but we've still got the Vajiji pen to make, which will be the live after the handbag's finished. Until then, what are we? We are, or I am, fucking bananas. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go, bye.